Hold on your hats, folks. Imagine waking up one morning in your home, feeling completely safe, only to realize that in a few terrifying hours, your entire city, your neighbors, even your family will be gone, buried forever under molten rock and ash. What really happened in Pompeii? Could it have been prevented? And why do so many mysteries about that fateful day still haunt historians today? In the few minutes, we'll walk through the final moments of Pompeii's citizens, uncover shocking archaeological discoveries, and reveal secrets that history books rarely tell you. Stay tuned. You won't believe how preserved this ancient disaster really is. Pompeii was no ordinary city. Nestled near the Bay of Naples, it was a bustling hub of trade, luxury, and culture. Markets overflowed with fresh produce, streets bustled with Roman citizens in their tunics, and grand villas reflected wealth and status. Families dined together, children played in the streets, and life seemed perfect, almost too perfect. But all this normalcy would vanish in the blink of an eye. Can you imagine knowing your home might become a tomb without warning? That's exactly what thousands of Pompeians faced without realizing it. Mount Vesuvius, a towering volcano, had been silent for centuries. To the people of Pompeii, it was just a familiar landmark, a mountain that loomed quietly, harmlessly above their lives. But beneath that calm surface, molten rock, gas, and unimaginable pressure were building. Scientists today estimate that Vesuvius was storing energy capable of annihilating an entire city in minutes. Could anyone have predicted such a catastrophic eruption? Could Pompeii have survived if only they had known the warning signs? On August 24, 79 AD, small tremors shook Pompeii. At first, citizens dismissed them as minor earthquakes, common in this region. But within hours, the ground began to rumble violently, and a towering cloud of ash and smoke erupted from Vesuvius's peak. The sky turned dark, the sun disappeared, and panic spread. What would you do if your city suddenly turned into a tomb? Would you run or stay with your family, hoping it would pass? The eruption was unimaginably fast. Rocks and molten pumice rained down like bullets from the sky. Citizens tried to flee, but roads were clogged. Buildings collapsed, trapping those inside. Entire families were frozen in their final moments, their bodies later preserved in layers of ash. Archaeologists today call these plaster casts of Pompeii, hauntingly realistic snapshots of human terror. Imagine a mother holding her child, unable to escape, their fear captured forever. Imagine soldiers, merchants, and children, all immobilized by one unstoppable force. The city was gone, yet, paradoxically, Pompeii was preserved, as if time itself had stopped. For nearly 1,700 years, Pompeii lay buried and forgotten. It wasn't until 1748 that archaeologists began uncovering this lost city. What they found was astonishing. Homes, streets, frescoes, and even the exact positions of those who perished. These discoveries have allowed us to walk through history, literally stepping into the shoes of those who lived and died that day. Why did this disaster preserve Pompeii so perfectly, and what can we learn from the mistakes of the past? Pompeii still holds secrets. Why were some areas of the city completely preserved while others decayed? What do the bodies tell us about the last terrifying moments? Modern scientists are still uncovering clues about the speed of the eruption, the victims' diets, and even the diseases they carried. Pompeii is more than a story of destruction. It's a time capsule, a message from the past about human vulnerability, resilience, and the unstoppable forces of nature. The story of Pompeii reminds us how fragile life can be and how history preserves the voices of those who lived long before us. From the bustling streets to the tragic last moments, Pompeii speaks across millennia. If you found this journey into the past fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because tomorrow we'll dive into another ancient mystery that will leave you stunned. Stay curious, because history has more secrets waiting to be uncovered.